All the activities in the Zhi-Xing China LEAP Global Summer Program schedule have been unique. What for me has been the most special part of this program are the cross-cultural connections. LEAP has really created a great atmosphere for us to learn from and about each other. China is a really special place to me, and I am grateful to have spent the last 2 weeks here learning more about this country that I love. I hope that China can be a place that we all continue to learn about and come back to time and time again. And I know that it will welcome us every time.
The LEAP program was very, very enjoyable. I feel we got to experience a lot of China in a very short amount of time, from the Silk Museum, the Bronze Museum, to also parts of the newer China with the corporate visits like Nike, and getting to experience a wide variety of what China has to offer.
I think that LEAP program actually is a great opportunity to understand each other's better, because we meet people that comes actually from a different cultural background, a lot different. So actually it's a great opportunity because we get to know each other's better, for sure. And we are forming the future generations of leaders in a period where actually speech and discussion between nations are growing. We need to form new generations of leaders, and so it's better to know each other better and to know the real China.
I really like the culture about Chinese IP, because I really like how China lives its culture and also how the youth are interested in it back home. I think this is lacking, and there is very few people actually still embracing the culture we have, and the ones that do, they portray it in not such a good light. So I think it should be a broader approach, like the general youth should embrace it, make something new out of it, learn from it for the future, and broaden their perspective. I think that's a very valuable thing to have.
I think there were two things that impressed me the most about the LEAP program. The first one was how much the program was able to have us do in just such a short amount of time. We saw so many things, we went to so many different places, we learned so much, and we also learned very different things. We had very different experiences, and they were able to really squeeze all of that into 2 weeks, which I was really impressed by. And I was really thankful for, because I know that the time of the program, the duration of it was really short, so it was really wonderful. And then the second thing that really impressed me actually wasn't just about the program itself, but the people in the program. I was really impressed with how friendly everyone was. You know, we were from 4 different countries this year, I believe, 4 or 5 different countries, and we all just really wanted to get to know each other and connect across those cultural differences. We played sports together, we played card games together, we explored the city together, and we were all really able to connect and just get along really well and have such a fun time.
I think that the importance of the LEAP program lays in the opportunity for all the people that are able and get the privilege to participate in it, to be able to bond with China's culture and to truly understand it. Like, I believe that everything that we were able to experience here had a really profound meaning, because we had the opportunity to take classes regarding traditional Chinese culture, economics, and business. So I think we really got the chance to learn more about all of these different fields, and I truly think this is the main principle, the main objective of the LEAP program. So I truly believe that once we will be back in our home countries, it will definitely make an impact on our vision of China, and that we will keep continuing to see it in a certain way, definitely.
I think it's really important for cultural exchange, especially there are a lot of stereotypes being parroted in the West about China. And the best way to learn about China and prevent this kind of stuff is to come to China, see for yourself, learn the culture, meet the people, learn about history here, learn about the culture here, learn about how the people live. And I think in general, if you go abroad, if you go meet new cultures, you become a more open-minded person. And in general, I think that's a very desirable trait in the world, and we can prevent a lot of conflicts. So I think LEAP is a good vehicle for that, a good tool for that, in order to strengthen that and give people a chance to meet and see the real China, to see it through our own eyes, and learn from it. And yeah, that's why I decided that I want to study here. Thanks very much for providing the possibility to study here. I'm really glad that I can join here to study, but also that I could be part of the LEAP program and meet so many nice people, learn a lot of things for my future.
I think nowadays, as I've grown up, I've realized the importance of cross-cultural connection and how important it is to really have a global perspective. Spent a lot of my childhood living here in China, and it really opened my eyes to so many different people, experiences, and ways of life. And those skills that I was able to develop have allowed me to connect with so many different people of all kinds of backgrounds and cultures back in America. And this trip actually really helped me further those skills and learn to connect with people from Europe as well as Asia. I think for global business, diplomacy, and just friendship in general, it's just really, really important. And I think the LEAP program does a great job of contributing to all of those skills.
This is my first time in China. It was a shocking experience to come here. At first, there was a lot of misconceptions about China that you really get broken when you come here. When I first told people I was coming to China, there was a lot of shock and surprise, but I think coming here, it really showed me the value exploring other countries. And I was really surprised how welcoming the Chinese people were to us as Americans. There's kind of a misconception that there's a little bit of tension between us, but everyone was very welcoming. I was able to explore and meet a lot of people and really be able to connect with the country in a way that I wasn't expecting I was going to be able to do.
This is not my first time in China, actually. I've already been in Chengdu and Shenzhen in November. Before coming to China earlier this year, I did not originally know what to expect because since it's totally different world, it's totally different experience compared to Italy and Europe as a whole, I was not sure on what to expect. But when I came, I was mesmerized by the care that people have for the environment, how the traditions, like the original traditions, like cultural traditions and modernity mixed together. And it was the thing that surprised me the most actually, because everywhere I would go, I would constantly feel that China is continues to advance, talking about modernity, talking about technology. But the most interesting thing to me is that the mix of the modernity and the traditional side mix really well together. So I was actually really happy to finally come to China and truly understand the mix of both all together. So it's totally different from Europe. So I would say that was the best thing. Truly, I was mesmerized by it.
Yes, actually it's my first time in China, but it's also my first time outside Europe, to be honest. So yes, it's very different from what I've expected. I came here without prejudice, but with my open heart to know everything possible about here. And I was really impressed about how actually nice the people are and how actually you can live with modernity and culture together. Like when we think about China, we think about a fast-paced society, but it's also a very cultural society. And I'm really amazed and I hope to come here again very soon.